Dr. Seuss once wrote, "You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams."
In my heart, jumpy start and take what you take.
I had made the mistake of asking Christy if I could get involved with the wedding. And so she looked at me and she said, she explained to me that she was having problems with the custom fabric made to match the invitations for the pajamas, for the bridesmaids for the wedding day. And I looked at my wife with a lot of love and I asked, "Are you serious? Pajamas? Really? It's not a sleepover." I said, "Christy, we have tons of pajamas at home. We have matching pajamas for Christmas every year. Why can't we use those?" 2 minutes after Anna Grace had snapped the first pic to share with her sisters, she snapped a second pic and said, "Just kidding, he's already stressed about the cost. Roger Rabbit is out." And just like that, I was told to stay in my lane. And my only job was to walk you down the aisle. Mary Catherine, I remember holding you the day you were born, and God, time flies, and thinking that I'd never seen anything so perfect in my life. You were small and precious. You had the biggest brown eyes, and even then, I saw some fierce determination in those eyes.
Make me cry, it was so good.
Absolutely beautiful. Hey, picture this dress.
I know, look at it. It's so neat. Like, look at me.
Knock it out of the park. My heart did break when it was time for you to move on to college. I learned to let go and look forward to our daily phone calls just to hear your voice and to make sure you were okay. I never missed a chance to drive to Baton Rouge, to take you to lunch, to hear a story or two about your college life, which made me feel so blessed to see you blossom into a young, beautiful Christian woman that you are today. And really, and God really smiled down on our firstborn when Brennan entered her life. And you have such a gentle side. I mean, from the first night I met you, you were as kind as can be. I've never dreamed that I would meet a gentleman like yourself, that I would want so bad to be part of my life and my wife and I's family, to marry one of my daughters.
One evening, Mary Catherine and I had a heart-to-heart conversation because she was feeling a little concerned and confused about life. I told her to concentrate on her studies, continue to put God first in her life, and ask Him for guidance. I told her everything happens for a reason and she had to trust the process. It was the best conversation we ever had because 2 weeks later, a friend introduced her to Brennan. Then she looked at me with stars in her eyes and said, "Mom, he's perfect. He's just like Dad." After that conversation, I remember walking to our bedroom and I told Andre, "Mary Catherine's gonna marry Brennan." All these years of thinking Mary Catherine was being picky, concerned she'd never find Mr. Right, I finally saw the light and I realized it was all Andre's fault. Because he had set the bar so high, Mary Catherine wasn't settling for anything less than the perfect man. So Mary Catherine, when you grab Dad's arm Saturday night to make the most important walk of your life, take a moment to look to your right and take one more look at Dad. And remember, he was always the man of your dreams. Then look forward to the altar, to the man God made just for you, who will now be the man of your dreams.
You've all heard the stories about Fred's tonight. The little piece you didn't hear is that, yes, Miss Christie did invite me to brunch. But she also whispered something to Mary Catherine that night. She whispered into Mary Catherine's ear and said, "I've got a good feeling about this one." From the moment that I stepped foot on the compound and had dinner with this amazing. They have welcomed me in with open arms and have never looked back. Many people don't know the story of when I fell in love with Mary Catherine and knew that she was there. And as silly as it sounds, it was a drive to Birmingham for my interview at UAB. We were driving for 5.5 hours. By the time we were maybe 15 minutes outside of Birmingham, when we both looked at each other and realized the radio had not been on in the car the entire time. So we had talked for 5.5 hours straight. About what? Couldn't tell you to this day. There was also a bigger picture in all of that. In that, and I don't think I've ever shared this with her, but in that moment, Mary Catherine, I know in her heart of hearts, did not want me to go to UAB. And she wanted me to stay here and continue our relationship closer rather than far. And she was there to support me every step of the way. It really struck a chord with me when I found out that I got into UAB, and she and I had a conversation. I said, I don't think I want to go anymore. I think I'd rather stay here with you. She looked at me and said, no, you need to do this. In that moment was when I realized, yet again, this was the woman I was going to marry.